All right, we're live. 2.
All right.
Draw. Okay.
That was a 4-man Nebraska.
GLHF.
I'm gonna come bird you, baby.
I would do that.
I got nothing to do, baby.
Your pods for drafting have been posted at the Blue Gallery Point.
It's Thursday here at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and I'm getting ready to do a cube draft against Andrea Mangucci, the Mangucci cuisine, because I don't have anything else to do today. I won an MCQ with Hogak in Vancouver a couple weeks ago. I was going to bird my friends for most of the day and their MCQs and everything else, but instead, Andrea, I'm coming for you in cube. I will probably not beat you, but I'm coming for you in cube.
Those like older rituals, Past in Flames, and then you also have like Monorad is pushed. White is a little bit shallow. There's not, it's like
Cedric is like,
there's like
I'm kind of out.
it's the least color.
All right, so vintage cube. Don't really know much about what's in the cube. Andrea's cube is all foil and a lot of Italian cards, but any vintage cube has a bunch of power, a bunch of signets. Planeswalkers, Andrea did mention that his is combo heavy, but I'm just looking to take the best blue cards, so it's pretty nice that I first picked a Jace, the Mind Sculptor, one of the best blue cards, one of the best Magic cards of all time. So we start there. We're looking for mana acceleration. Like to pair blue with black in a vintage cube because I want some discard or some tutor effects. I know I did pass a demonic tutor at one point, but I think I took like a mana crypt over it. So I got like all the mana acceleration I could possibly want. Got a Tolarian Academy, got a bunch of awesome cards, had some difficulty finding a win condition. I got mocked for taking a daze over a dig through time in pack 2. And you know what? You know what I say to that? I say we're out here trying to get them, what we're trying to do. And then I ended up getting past a force spike. So I wish I took that dig through time. So I had some difficulty winning my games because I could never find my win conditions. But that's okay. I opened an upheaval, or got past an upheaval in pack 3. It's pretty good. I got a Tireless Tracker to go along with my Tolarian Academy, so that's a combo. My win conditions were my Jace, my Tracker, my Mole Drifter, Treachery or Phantasmal Image if my opponent ever played anything good, which they didn't, which was a bit of a problem. And just upheavaling and just getting far ahead of them, but unfortunately, that's not really how the game's played. Picked up a couple of losses, did a lot of upheavaling into nothing and never drawing anything. My Dark Confidant was horrible the entire time. It was absolutely terrible. I never got to do any Nexus of Fate shenanigans, but I did beat Andrea Mangucci. I did eat all of the Mangucci cuisine because I had a turn 2 Jace into a turn 3... No, turn 3 Jace into turn 4 Tamio against his Reanimator deck, and that was that. Easy, breezy, beautiful. I did pick up one other win and then lost everybody else, so a smooth 2-5. But let's talk about what really matters. Prize wall tickets, folks. 40. You get 60 for each win. It's 120. It's not very many of them. That's how I spent my Thursday. It's better than most Thursdays. Better than I was going to do otherwise, which was nothing. And then tomorrow, on Friday, Gak Attack. Same version I won my MCQ with in Vancouver, except for I'm going to sub out the crappy Steam vents and get in another copy of Mana Confluence to go along with the 4 Gemstone Mines, and that's it. I'm thinking 6-3 on day 1, but we're hoping for 7-2, but you got to stay tuned to find out. For now, I'm going to go spend these. gas.
But it didn't.
Come on! Come on, babe! What up, everybody? It's Friday. I am here at Grand Prix Las Vegas, day numero dos in the Las Vegas Convention Center. Yesterday, the cubing, it was fun, but we didn't rack up too many wins. Now, coming in today, I've got 2 buys. Gonna do a little GAC attacking. I haven't played a single game with the deck since I won the MCQ in Vancouver a couple weeks ago, where admittedly we got pretty lucky. But if I can get lucky once, theoretically I can get lucky twice. So, gonna still play the same version. I'm playing Crab GAC, 4-color. I cut the steam vents because it was stinky. And I've got a couple copies of Collective Brutality in my sideboard this weekend instead of the Ravenous Traps that old Jerry T had me play. I'm pretty happy with it. Burn and Mono Red Prowess. Collective Brutality is pretty good against those decks, and Ravenous Trap was for the mirror, kind of, and not that great. So outside of that, no real changes. The deck has like 52 really good cards, and then the other ones I'm playing Crabs instead of Lotless Trolls and Glowspire Shamans and all the other stuff. So 2 buys, life was pretty good. That's where things begin.
Don't know how that happened.
Checking in, 5 wins. That looks like 0-5, doesn't it? Hold on. 5. Maybe that looks like 5-0. I'm 5-0. 5-0. Fun and 0. 3 rounds left to go. Technically 4, but 3. I need to win 1 of the next 3 to make day number 2 and lock that up with a 6th win. If you're with me for DC, you know I was able to do that somewhat early, and then I picked up a couple losses to end up 6-3, hoping not to do that this weekend. And then we work our way into day number 2 and really work into that bread and butter 10-5. Though I did tell Jim Davis when he said I was going to 10-5, I said the GAC is too strong. I'm going to 11-4. So take that, Jim. We'll see if I can make that happen because Hogak's getting banned on Monday anyway. It's my last chance to do this thing in Modern. We're going to do it real good. That's my mid-tournament update. We'll see where I'm at a couple hours from now. We're back. 8 rounds in the books, which means you have to find out if I'm in day 2. Last time we spoke, I was 5-0. Now I'm 7-1. I was 7-0. Round number 6. I finally, for the first time with Hogak, played against the mirror. I didn't play against it once at the MCQ. Getting in 4 ley lines and 4 voice of vigors. Actually kind of easy. Take out a couple of crabs, take out some fatal pushes, take out some blood gas. Done. Won that match. Round 7, played against Eldrazi Tron. I think that match is pretty easy. I don't think that deck's very good, to be fair. And I won 2-0. So that locked me for day number 2. That part's done. And then, actually, technically, I guess, winning round 6 locked me for day 2. And then last round, played against Abzan Company, Devoted Druid, Vizier of Remedies. And in the case of game number 3, a top deck Vizier of Remedies for my opponent was at 1 life and had a Kitchen Finks and Viscera sit on the battlefield. I don't think there was anything I could do to deal another point of damage, which is a little frustrating. Kept the kind of a sketchy 7 that panned out, but didn't pan out enough. So 7-1, 1 more round to go to do a cut to day number 2 after 8 rounds. So I'm 7-1, and then I play 1 more round, and then I get to go eat dinner, which is all I'm really here to do in Las Vegas.
You got it. I can't cast anything in my hand.
It is day 4 of Grand Prix Las Vegas, and I am officially exhausted. I didn't get to give you the day 3 recap because day 3, technically day 2 of Grand Prix, the modern Grand Prix. It's like a wave. It's up and down. So came in 8-1, won my first round, round number 10, defeated Jun, 9-1. We know how this story goes, especially if you follow me on Twitter. 9-1, I'm at the top of the world, which means now things have to come crashing down. Not because I want them to, it's just what happens. So, in round 11, I lost the Hogak Mirror, very close 3-game set. That's unfortunate. Then, round 12. Lost some Mardu deck with Lightning Skelemental and this other Bozo Elemental that keeps bringing back Lightning Skelemental. I've never seen this before. I was put in the lock pretty quickly, and I've been informed that the deck also has Unearth to make sure that it can do this repeatedly. My deck did not function in either game, so it didn't really matter what my opponent did, but I died. So now I got my 3rd loss. That's my 3rd loss, which means I'm now no longer top 8 eligible. But we can salvage this, except for then we lost the next round to Jund, which is similarly embarrassing. So now I slide down from 9-1 to 9-4. However, in round number 14, I defeated, as foretold, Crashing Footfalls and a whole bunch of other weirdo stuff going on in that cool-looking deck. 2-1. It was actually kind of close a little while there. And then in round number 15, where of course I put up the poll on Twitter, will I win round number 15 or not? It looks like I'm an 11-4er now, not a 10-5er anymore, because I was able to absolutely humiliate Burn with a turn 2 Hogak on the play in game 1. And then game 2, I mulliganed to 4, have a Collective Brutality for the full amount on a mull to 4, and then ended up winning the game actually pretty easily. So ended up 11-4, 51st place, 3 hundo into the old bank account or to pay for the travel expenses for this trip. And now, as is early Sunday morning, I am playing in the Modern Madness, is that right? Modern Madness tournament that Channel Fireball's hosting. I'm in the finals with James from Loading Ready Run, Saffron Olive, Gavin Verhey, and Andrea Mangucci, along with 3 other challengers that won qualifications. I've been given Storm, which, as you know, I'm very well known for playing, especially Gift Storm with Gobble Electromancer and Baral Chief of Compliance. I was able to win my quarterfinal round, defeating Mardu Pyromancers, plural, some of the young and seasoned variety. And now I'm in the semis because it's a single elimination thing. And if I win, I get like a rare and mythic uncut sheet of Avacyn Restored, which apparently those are pretty rare, which makes some sense because the set's not very good. But there's a Grizzlebrand in the Cavern in there, so maybe I'll win that. If not, I think I get like an uncommon and common sheet. So it's a cool promotional tournament that Channel wanted me to play in, and I said sure. After that, I'll probably just hang around here and see how my friends do in the Limited Grand Prix, and then put a wrap on Vegas. So it's been a good trip so far. 51st place in the Grand Prix, never playing any games with Hogak since the MCQ, and now I'll do some storming because I've been doing that a lot.
And next up here, Phillips. Storm count 11, 9 red mana. So, Verhey wakes up the Inkmoth Nexus, and of course, Phillips does have the Abrade here, because now Phillips can attack for 3. Yes, yeah. Verhey opens up the Inkmoth Nexus, which then gets abraded, and even if Verhey regenerates it with the welding jar,
that taps it.
It's still tapped, right?
And then it can't block.
So Phillips has, I mean, look, not the snazziest win, not the cleanest win, but a win's a win. Doesn't matter how you get there.
This is what I like to see. I mean,
yes! Yes! I figured it out! All right.
Oh, man. Last year was so sad. The turn after the game.
You basically churn out a thing a day, right? Just do it. You never take breaks?
Oh, man. Saffron with the triple sideboard cards here, and it's just not going to get it done. All right, let's watch Cedric work his way through this. So first things first, Abrade, get rid of the Damping Sphere. Storm is about to become the best deck ever in Modern, according to the community and our players here. Triple Bolt you
Into grape shot.
And
that's
then
more
great
than
shot,
enough damage.
and that's plenty. Cedric Phillips wins
Victorious.
Martin Madness.
You did math right.
What do you want to do?
Well, we gotta wrap this up now.
All right. Recap. Can you tell I'm in a better mood now? It's because I actually won something. So, Modern Madness event. We touched on it briefly. Let's do the full recap. I did not get to pick my deck. I had last pick. So I was left with Storm, a deck I've never played before, ever in my entire Magic career. I've covered it many times. Caleb Scher and a bunch of other people, honestly, on the SCG Tour play Storm. So, round 3, I played against Saffron Olive, better known as Seth, and he was playing Elves, and he has 0 interaction game 1, the Big Donut, so that was easy. Then game 2, he's got some Grafdigger's Cages and some Assassin's Trophies and some Dampening Spheres, but I've got answers for those, like Echoing Truth and Abrade and stuff, and I was able to find those cards and then win from there pretty easily, which means, should I hold this up? Should I hold this up? I'm gonna cover my face. I got an Avacyn Restored Rare and Mythic Uncut sheet. There's like a Vexing Devil and a Cavern of Souls and a Craterhoof Behemoth. There's better cards in this set than I thought. It's foil too. Zealous Conscripts, Wolfir, Silverheart, which isn't that good. Entreat the Angels. There's another Slayer Stronghold for Amulet. That's Matthew Dilks. You can't have that. Silverblade Paladin, which I'm going to keep because White Weenie. And Bonfire of the Damned is down here. And is there Grizzlebrand? Ha! Grizzlebrand. And I think those are all the good cards. Oh, there's Temporal. God, this thing's so big. Other side. There's Temporal Mastery. And I think those are all the... Oh, Sigarda. So there's actually good cards in here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it, because it seems like it's going to be a pain to fly home. But, yeah. Pretty sweet. I won a thing this weekend, which I'm pretty happy about. I got 51st in the Modern Grand Prix, which is good for $300 US. 1 place behind Logan Nettles, Jun Master, and I've teamed with him in an event before, so that's kind of cool. And then I won this Modern Madness tournament that Channel Fireball invited me to play in. So overall, pretty good weekend. Won some matches, got to hang out with my friends, had some good dinners. Saw Opium at the Cosmo, which was super sweet. And Grand Prix Magicfest Las Vegas continues to be one of the best tournaments of the year. So shout out to Channel Fireball for having me and playing in some stuff. Now we hang out for like an hour or two. We head home to back to Seattle, and then 13 straight weekends of travel. This is the first of 14. I go to SCG Dallas after this. When you're watching this, that event will probably already be done. After that, I do an MPL show with Brad Nelson and Becca Scott, and then after that, I think is SCG Syracuse. So a lot going on, a lot of travel to be had, but MTG Vegas is in the books. It was fucking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I don't know when I'll make another one of these, but episode 3 is in the books, and I'm sure my editor will put something at the end to show you guys how stupid I am. Bye. It's a giant thing. Can I go? I don't know if that's a yes. Can I go? Oh, I can go. So you got all this then? Okay, perfect. That'll be an outtake, maybe. This deck is so fair. It's so much fun and it's fair. $11 and $4.
You have to try again and speak louder.
11 and 4, not 10 and 5. Oh, happy day.